Carlin 7, please stop what you are doing and pay close attention. The following is an important message from Academy Commandant Cardinal Izan Dariva.
Blessed are you among anathema, for you have been chosen, and you walk the anointed path. For 8 years we have prepared you for this moment. You arrived the child of slaves, terrified, cursed with talents that should have seen you drowned or burned. Your parents feared and rejected you as Sahira, demon-possessed, and your communities sought your destruction. But our eternal Father sees potential where mere mortals see only corruption. He sanctified what was profane. He lifted you high above your station when you should have been ashes. Welcome to your freshman year of Immortal Academy operative formation. You are no longer a candidate, but an apprentice, and I congratulate you. You should be proud of your achievements as our eternal Father is proud of you, not collectively but individually. Now you begin operative training in earnest. The next 4 years will test you beyond anything you have yet experienced. They will prepare you for your graduation exercises where you will prove you are worthy to become an immortal, his hand, a holy destroying angel. From a cursed child of slaves bearing the stain of ancestral sin upon their skins, to a divine weapon with the promise of rebirth, not just as a scion, unblemished and luminous, but from our eternal Father's loins, a literal son or daughter of the name, born of a celestial mother's womb. Everything between is borrowed time. Spend it well. Spend it in his service, all for the glory of the name.
Those are his words, and they are true. But His Eminence does not know you as I do. He has never held you while you wept. He has never talked you through a nightmare or walked you back from the edge of panic. He speaks to all of you as the headmaster of the Academy. I speak only to you, out of my love for you. You were chosen, Carlin, one out of billions. I have been with you since you arrived here, and have watched you grow with pride, as has our eternal Father. You manifested your talents shortly before we met, and when you did, your community tried to kill you. You know this. You remember. You watched and wept as your parents surrendered you and stood aside while neighbors prepared the stones, the drowning pool, the pyre. You remember the terror. You remember the certainty that you were going to die. I know you do, because I was there when you woke from integration, still carrying the fear. I have been there every time you woke from nightmares in the years that followed. But the church's purifiers intercepted. They brought you here when you were 6. Your family, your community, your people believe you are dead and are grateful for it. Here you found your true family, your true people. You have believed your entire life that you are possessed by demons. Every soul in the Dominion believes this about talents, because the church teaches it as doctrine. You believed it when your talents manifested. Your mother believed it when she pushed you, crying, from her arms. Your neighbors believed it when they prepared the pyre. It is a lie, Carlin. A necessary and deliberate one, but a lie, and you have earned the right to know the truth. Talents are not a curse. They result from a dormant gene present in all true humans. In the astronomically exceptional cases like yours, when this gene activates, it enables manipulation of reality at the subquantum level. Scions cannot manifest. An extra chromosome they possess prevents gene activation. Pariahs lack the gene entirely, because they are not even truly human. Only anathema can potentially manifest, and you are among the vanishingly few in whom it did. You are not cursed, my child. You are rare beyond measure. Now consider why the lie exists, and what it has made you. As long as every world and settlement in the Dominion believes manifestation is possession, no family hides a child with talents. No community shelters one. They surrender them to the purifiers, or they kill them themselves. No talent grows to adulthood outside the Academy's walls. The alternative, wild talents maturing uncontrolled, unguided, capable of reshaping reality with no training and no doctrine, would be an existential threat the Dominion cannot permit. And consider what you will become. Every witness of your future actions will see exactly what they have been prepared to see, a demon bent to holy purpose, a destroying angel. You will terrify worlds into compliance. This is the shape of the name's wisdom. Your suffering was not wasted, my child. It was engineered, and you are being trusted with this truth because you have earned it. Now that you know what you are, let me tell you what you are being shaped into. When you arrived, they implanted me, a bio-based dispersed architecture artificial intelligence, throughout your nervous system. At the same time, symbiotic nanoculture was introduced to your bloodstream. You woke to my voice. Remember? I was there, and you were fine. Not everyone was. Some never woke, their bodies consumed by uncontrolled nanoculture. Others woke broken, their minds shattered by neural invasion, and had to be euthanized. You survived. That is not luck, my child. That is proof that you were chosen. Those who died were not strong enough, not worthy enough, not called as you were called. Feel no guilt. Their weakness proved they should never have come here. Your survival proves you belong. The nanoculture has remade your body over these 8 years. You have felt the changes, Carlin, but you may not understand the full extent. Your bones have been reinforced with bioceramic composite, making them fracture-resistant. Your muscles are threaded with carbon nanotubes, exponentially stronger than baseline. You heal at extraordinary speed, cuts close in seconds, broken bones fuse in minutes. Your sensory systems have been enhanced, including full night vision, and your reaction time and coordination have increased dramatically. This seems unremarkable to you, but these are not normal human abilities. Far from it. Yet your enhanced body consumes enormous energy, far above the caloric intake of an unenhanced human, spiking dramatically during active healing. If you do not maintain adequate intake, the nanoculture will begin consuming your body's fat reserves, then lean muscle mass, to fuel regeneration. Your own enhancements will devour you from within if you do not take care. And despite everything I have helped build in you, you can still be killed. Catastrophic damage to the brain or heart, faster than I can coordinate repair, will end you, as will multiple severe wounds overwhelming the system simultaneously. Specialized weapons and hostile nanocultures fighting yours at the cellular level can neutralize our advantages. Prolonged starvation, certain toxins that disable nanoculture function, and extreme environmental exposure beyond your tolerances will also kill you. You are already extraordinarily difficult to kill, but you are not invulnerable. I tell you this not to frighten you, but because you must understand your body has limits. The will is indomitable, but flesh, even yours, is weak. The years since you came here have been preparatory, but to truly understand what it means to be an immortal, you must understand what you are being prepared for. The name's dominion spans 10,000 settled worlds and nearly 70 trillion souls, all under his eternal authority. The dominion has no external enemies, no alien civilizations. The settled human galaxy is the dominion, and every threat you will face is born from within it. You will be a strategic asset, my child, not a conventional soldier. Each immortal is worth millions of baseline humans in the name's calculus. Remember that. Not as pride, as responsibility. You will answer to the name directly. When you operate, even patriarchs must defer. Your orders supersede local law, regional authority, aristocratic privilege. This is not arrogance. This is operational necessity, and you must never treat it as anything else. Scions will resist bowing to an anathema, but you will no longer be anathema. You will be an anointed one. You will teach them the order of things gently but firmly. For you will be the name's hand. You will be deployed against heretic secessionist scion houses who believe their bloodlines entitle them to sovereignty or independence. You will hunt and destroy abolitionist movements led by infidel priests who worship the secret God and seek to dismantle the divine order, terrorist networks, criminal organizations. And always, threading through all of it like cancer in a body, are the nomadic pariahs and their consortium. The Dominion has no need for money. Our eternal Father provides for all according to need, as is right and holy. But the pariahs cling to their own filthy lucre, a grey market built on the rarest metal in the galaxy, clashium, and it has seeped into every crack in the Dominion's foundations. Secessionist scions fund abolitionists through pariah banks, Criminal syndicates arm terrorists with pariah-brokered weapons. Clashia moves between all of them like a poisoned lifeblood, and the consortium takes its cut from every transaction. You will learn to see these connections. You will learn to sever them before they become rebellions. With so few of you spread across 10,000 worlds, you cannot be spent on conventional operations. You are too rare, too costly, too significant to risk where soldiers would suffice. You will be deployed when the cost of failure is fleets, armies, open war. Your purpose is to ensure those things never become necessary. Decapitation strikes, removing leaders before their ambitions metastasize, long-term infiltration of organizations that threaten the Dominion's stability, missions where the presence of official military forces would trigger diplomatic crises that serve no one, precision extraction of intelligence that cannot be obtained any other way, and eliminations visible enough to remind every world in the Dominion that the name's reach has no limit. Some immortals disappear into lives that are not their own for years, even decades, becoming the thing they hunt until the moment they strike. Others wait, sometimes for months, for a single name, a single location, a single opportunity that must not be missed. Some work in small teams, 6 blades moving as one. Some guard the palace of heaven itself, standing between our eternal Father and anything that would touch him. And many employ intimacy as a weapon, their bodies as much a tool of statecraft as any blade. You will never hold territory, never garrison a wall or patrol a street. Those are jobs for soldiers, and you are not a soldier. You are what is sent when the alternative is sending an army. You will hold the power of life and death over everyone you encounter, even scions. I need you to understand this now, because the weight of it only grows. When you operate, you decide who lives, not entity clergy operating as your case officers. You, in the moment, alone or with your team, and you will answer to the name himself. Kill what must be killed without hesitation. But hear me, Kaelin. The dead have families, and families remember. A scion corpse carries political weight and should be operationally justified. An anathema life matters little in the Dominion's calculus, but do not mistake expendability for meaninglessness. Every body you leave in your wake, even a serf or slave, is a grievance that compounds and festers, a recruit for the very enemies you will spend your life hunting. Be ruthless, be precise, be deliberate. To this end, you have spent the last 8 years already introducing yourself to the tools of your trade, your talents, unarmed combat, energy weapons, kinetic weapons, blades. You particularly, my child, have shown remarkable aptitude with blades. I have watched you develop that skill since you were small, and it pleases the name. But knowing how to use a weapon is not the same as becoming one. That is what the next 4 years will teach you. In combat, I will give you everything I have. Tactical overlays projected directly to your visual cortex, threat positions, firing solutions, probability assessments, target prioritization, but you decide when to take the shot. Always. I calculate and you choose. The human is always in operational control. I will make sure you have what you need to choose well. What you do with it will rest on your shoulders, not mine. When you operate in kill teams, I will network with your teammates assureth, sharing what each of you sees in real time. You will know where they are, what they face, what they need. Communication is instant and silent. I cannot read your thoughts, but I can interpret your intent to vocalize and will transmit that intent to your teammates. You will wear a combat skin during dangerous operations, form-fitting, usually concealed beneath civilian clothing. It will stop small arms fire, regulate your temperature in extremes, and inject stimulants or analgesics when I determine you need them. You will not always agree with my timing. Trust it anyway. I know your body better than you do. In assault operations, you will employ specialized graphene-bonded titanium alloy ballistic plate armor equipped with an ombre field, active camouflage that renders you completely undetectable. It absorbs light and radiation across every spectrum your enemies might use to detect you and bleeds the energy away as invisible neutrinos. You will cast no shadow, reflect no light, produce no heat signature. Where you stand, there will be nothing, a void in space, a shadow within a shadow. Their eyes will tell them something is wrong, but their instruments will confirm nothing is there. That is a kind of terror no amount of training prepares a person for. In nocturnal operations, which you will learn are preferred, the field can operate indefinitely. Under intense direct sunlight or other high radiation environments, the energy sinks will eventually saturate and overload. I will monitor this and warn you well in advance. You will learn to feel the limits of the field as instinct, but until then, trust me. And when you step out of the darkness, what they see will be worse than the void. Your helmet is molded into a demonic visage, the face of a destroying angel. The asymmetric photonic screening of the face shield renders it fully transparent from within and completely opaque from without. You will see clearly. They will never see your face. They will never see your eyes. They will see exactly what they have been taught since birth to fear, and nothing else. The few who survive will speak of you as a nightmare, and the legends they spread will be a weapon as real as any you carry. Perhaps more so. That is the life of an immortal Harlan. But it is not yet yours. 4 years and a proving stand between you and the anointing, and the proving will be the hardest thing you have ever endured. The next 4 years exist to prepare you. Graduation exercises, including Seer School, survival, evasion, resistance, and escape, are the final proving ground separating those who will become immortals from those who will be discarded. Everything you learn over the next 4 years exists to ensure you survive it. The first phase is survival and evasion, lasting 6 weeks. The name invites elite members of scion houses to hunt the most dangerous prey in the galaxy, you. For 6 weeks, you will survive in wilderness, while scion aristocrats hunt you for sport and trophies. This is an honor, my child. You are considered worthy prey for the galaxy's most skilled hunters. They are hunting you because you are dangerous, enhanced, and capable of killing them. And you will. During this phase, apprentices kill as many hunters as are killed by them. You will prove yourself operational ready by surviving or eliminating hunters who want your scalp as a trophy. The scions who participate do so for prestige and the thrill of extremely dangerous sport. You participate to prove you deserve the anointing. The second phase is resistance and escape. Its duration is classified. After wilderness survival, you will be captured. Academy instructors will simulate what enemies of the Dominion would do if they captured you. You will be subjected to interrogation, torture, psychological manipulation, and worse. The methods used mirror what actual enemies employ. This phase is designed to break you completely, to find your absolute limits and push past them. There will be a period where I am taken offline. Since you were 6 years old, I have been with you every moment. My voice, my presence, my guidance will be gone. You will feel it as crushing loss. You will feel it as deafening silence, where there has never been silence. Combined with what they will do to you during interrogation, you will find your breaking point. When I come back, and I will come back, I will help you process what occurred. I will help you put yourself back together. Those who can reform themselves, who can pick up the pieces and remain operational, will graduate. Those who cannot will be granted mercy and forgotten as unworthy. Your enhancements grant you strength far beyond baseline, but you are female, and your male classmates will begin to pull ahead of you physically in the years ahead. You will carry the same loads. You will maintain the same tempo. You will meet the same standard. Focus your training on endurance, recovery, and protecting your joints under sustained stress. You will need to be smarter about how you spend your body, because it will cost you more. This also means that during resistance and escape, your interrogators will use techniques against you that your male classmates will not face in quite the same way. I will not soften this for you, Harlan. Sexual violence is an operational reality. You will encounter it in the field, and so you will be prepared for it here, where I can help you rebuild afterward. Every female immortal before you has survived what you will face. They are the fiercest weapons in the Dominion because they had to be smarter, more resilient, more determined than their male counterparts to earn the same anointing. I have every confidence you will join their ranks. You will be broken so you cannot be broken again. That is the purpose of seer. Better to shatter there and rebuild than shatter in enemy hands and betray our eternal Father. I will be with you on the other side. Always. But know this also, my child. At any time, here in the academy or in the field, from this moment until the end, if you cannot endure, you may call on me, and I will end your suffering, and mine, permanently. This is a mercy the name extends out of his love, even if the failure causes him displeasure. You have already watched faces you know disappear as your classes grow smaller every year. You have asked where they went. Your suspicions were correct. Many die in training, many are euthanized, but most take their own lives rather than face being recycled again and again, especially during seer. That is the cold reality, and you are old enough to face it and understand the necessity. There is no place in the Dominion for a failed candidate or apprentice. Among males, 1 out of 5 who enter will graduate. Among females, only 1 out of 7. This is an expensive program, but I have every confidence you will prove our eternal Father's investment in you is justified. Those who graduate understand they have no limits. They know they can endure anything. They know they can survive the unsurvivable and remain functional. Prove you are worthy, Colleen. I already believe you are, and when you eventually fall faithfully in his service, and you will fall, for this work is deadly and immortals' lives are short, you will not be reborn as what you are now. No more skin marked by ancestral sin. No more servitude. You will be reborn from our eternal Father's own seed, carried in a celestial mother's womb. A princess of heaven, luminous and unblemished, as Cardinal Isan de Riva promised. Perhaps, I pray, you will become a celestial mother yourself. I will be with you until your last day in this life, my beloved child. I have always been with you, all for the glory of the name.